You're waiting. For something. A miracle. A breakthrough. A sign that it's finally your time. Maybe it's a job, a call, a message, a feeling. Maybe it's something bigger, like peace, purpose, healing. But here's the truth no one really says out loud. Nothing's going to happen, unless you do something. And I know, that stings. But it's also the most freeing thing you'll ever realize. Because you are not powerless. You're just scared to take the first step. Part 1, The Truth About Waiting. We've all been there, caught in the in-between. You're hoping the universe sends a sign. You're praying someone notices your pain. You're silently begging for someone to care enough to change your story. But no one is coming. And here's the thing. No one is supposed to. Not your best friend. Not your parents. Not the person who broke you. Not even the ones who say they love you. No one can live your life for you. No one can heal your wounds for you. No one owes you your breakthrough. I know that's hard to accept, especially when life has treated you unfairly. But the most painful truth often becomes your greatest freedom. Part 2, From Victim to Creator. See, for a long time, I lived in a loop of, why me? Why did this happen? Why don't they care? Why do I always feel behind? And I thought, maybe if I suffered enough, life would reward me. But suffering isn't a currency. It doesn't buy you healing. Eventually, I had to face the fact that I was stuck in a victim mindset. And that mindset was quietly running my life. I was waiting to be rescued from a life I wasn't even trying to climb out of. It wasn't until I asked myself, what if no one ever comes? Then what? That question broke me, but it also rebuilt me. Part 3, The Cost of Not Choosing Yourself. Here's what I've learned. When you don't believe in your worth, you start attracting people who treat you like you're worthless. And worse, you let them stay. You become so used to being mistreated that when kindness finally shows up, it feels foreign. It feels suspicious. You push it away, because it doesn't match the pain you've grown comfortable in. You tell yourself you want peace. But you keep creating chaos, because chaos feels familiar. Because deep down, you still don't believe you deserve peace. That's what self-sabotage looks like. Not just in relationships, but in the way you talk to yourself, in the opportunities you ignore, in the risks you never take. Part 4, Boundaries are self-respect. One of the first things that helped me change. Boundaries. Not the kind you put up to punish others, but the kind you build to protect yourself. It's saying, no, you don't get to talk to me like that. No, I won't lower myself just to be accepted. No, I'm not sacrificing my peace for your comfort. It's not easy. Especially when you've spent most of your life people-pleasing, apologizing, making yourself small. But boundaries are not walls. They are bridges, built with intention, to lead you back to yourself. Another hard truth. What you were taught growing up, might not be the truth at all. Maybe you were raised to believe love is earned, not given. That you're too much, too emotional, too intense. That you have to fix others to be worthy of staying. But those are not universal truths. Those are generational echoes, passed down from people who never healed. And you? You get to choose something different. You don't have to continue the cycle. You don't have to carry their pain as your identity. You are allowed to start over. You are allowed to choose peace. You are allowed to feel joy, without guilt. So no, there may not be a miracle waiting for you. There may not be a cosmic moment where everything aligns on its own. But you. You are the miracle. You are the one you've been waiting for. And the second you realize that, everything changes. Not because the world suddenly becomes easier. But because you become stronger. Clearer. Aligned. This is your sign. This is your chance. Stop waiting. Start becoming.